Live at 5, it's offer review. We're going to start off offer review with a big shout out to Magic One, who found a data mine saying that the next Strike Season Pass is going to be Misty Night. So I think we got Polaris ending in 4 or 5 days or so. No, sometimes there's a delay between them. I don't know if it's going to be a couple days or a week, but there usually is a break between them. Also, we got right here, if you need more Polaris shards, it just made me laugh for some reason. Yeah, man. So we're not going to be able to farm Polaris for about another week, and on a week from, and then there's going to be 6 days before the Adam Warlock event. I believe it actually it'll be farmable. Let's see on. Farmable Polaris will be coming on the 22nd, and then the Adam Warlock event will be on the 28th. And then they said there's going to be 2 double drops, and then the event probably the first time legendary event's about 5 days. So you actually have like 11 days, and then 2 double drop days. We'll see how that goes. And then also, this is kind of interesting. Money perspective on gold bottleneck. A lot have been said already, but I haven't seen anybody the actual monetary value. Actually, I thought about this the other day, and I'm glad this person did the math. Gold orbs are generally valued at $2, which is expensive, but I just use it to keep things simple. I get it. And it gives an average about 200K. This is true. And it takes 10 million to upgrade a new character to level 80 and gear up to level 14, 15. So that means it requires $100. Yeah. But the other is worth noting that, for on average, people are getting more than 1 million gold a day. So really, if you're buying gold orbs, it's because you want to do more than 1 million a day, right? Also, what is a dolphin tier? I don't know. But I pulled chat, and they said that this is what the community here on Twitch views a dolphin tier. I want to say that the whales, you're probably $100 or $200 a month. Then you're a whale. So I'm a dirty whale. And then we got Krakens probably doing more than $1,000 a month. Can you imagine that? Also, I wanted to talk about the T4 on Nebula's Basic. A lot of discussion here about Nebula's T4 on Basic. And I think if you go in game and you look at Nebula's Basic and you see that at level 6 right here, which is the purple gear, that it does 5% targets max health. And then if you T4 it, it boosts up to 10%. And I just want to point out that number right there is just for when she does her basic attack, and it is not the assist. I mean, the beauty of Nebula is that on a full Infinity Watch team, she's like assisting all the time, and that's great with the skirmisher striker combo. And I think that there's a lot of people that have T4'd this because they see this 5% going to 10%, but it's a different information, and you can head over to MSF.gg, and they have the actual assist counter information. And there's several characters in the game where the assist counter info is different than the basic attack. It's a different mechanic entirely, and it's actually only 3%, so it's not 5%, it's 3%. And by putting the T4, it doesn't really do anything. You get a little bit more piercing. I think it goes from 17% from 15% to 17% piercing, and then the speed up goes from 90% chance to gain speed up to 100%, and then there's no boost whatsoever to the initial damage stat and the max health. So my suggestion is to not do the T4s. Also, I just want to point out on MSF.gg, they have pulled the data from the Mantis users, which is very helpful in seeing what's popular T4s. So you can see right here that only 7% of the Mantis users have had the T4, and you can kind of go through and see what is a popular T4, and I can tell you that it's going to be her passive, probably one of the more important T4s on the Infinity Watch team to make that skirmisher striker combo work with consistency is going to be the passive on Nebula, taking it to putting the T4 on her passive. Anyways, let's go to offer review, and we'll get to these Unity orbs here in a second. We got the exclusive offer right here, which we talked about yesterday. I just want to bring it up again. I'm not necessarily a fan of these. These are the event campaign orbs for Phyla. So these orbs right here average a little bit more than 5, I think 5.4 Phylas per orb. There's a ton of other characters in there that are actually quite useful, but these are the orbs that have Phyla on the sides, random character in the middle with a higher drop trait for Phyla. But yeah, I've been pulling like Bishop in there and Iceman and so on and so on. So there's some great things, but if you're just looking for Phyla, this is not going to be the best orb. Plus, also, in my opinion, because of the Loki event, the Vote for Loki event is running right now, my suggestion is to spend $20, not on this offer, but to spend $20 on cores and core the event so that you finish the daily Vote for Loki milestones would be my suggestion. I really like those milestone rewards. They've been very helpful in getting ions and ISO 8. Okay, so the Unity Orb offer, I just want to point out that in my opinion, you should just blitz like a crazy person and you'll do well in this event. And these orbs and the event, the Moondragon event is mostly about the milestones and getting the Moondragon orbs, Moondragon shards from the milestones rather from these orbs. These orbs right here will average 2 Moondragon shards per drop, a little bit more than 2. So it's not really an efficient way. And the main reason, the main point of the event is that you're opening orbs and you're getting a little bit of Moondragon from there, but you're also fulfilling the milestones, and the majority of the rewards are coming from the milestones. So the reason to buy this is for the milestones. And I'm going to say there's no reason to buy this today. This is not a limited time offer. I can't guarantee, but in the past, every single time with the event, they have these offers constantly, and you can wait to the end before doing this. There's no reason to do this today at all. Wait to the end or wait through the halfway mark and see if it's worth doing it if you want to save yourself blitzing time or whatever. But my suggestion is to blitz. I haven't seen the exact math on it, but I think initially, if you're able to maximize all the alliance rewards and the daily rewards and all that stuff, if you're doing about 4 or 5 complete full roster rotations per day, you should make it through this event quite easily. From what I haven't seen official numbers yet, but I just know I'm blitzing a lot, and I will reassess my progress as it goes further down the event. And I'm not going to be buying any of these Unity Orb offers at all. No, thank you. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to blitz. All right, let's move on. Same. Now, however, also, I think if you're just looking for Moondragon shards, this is the way to do it right here. So this shard right here, minimum 6, maximum 180, averages more than 9 point something. I don't know the exact number, 9.3 maybe, something like that. And you're going to get, I value these orbs at about $3 a piece. But if you're just looking for Moondragon, this is the way to do it, in my opinion. Just as an easy way of doing it. Let's move on and keep going. Vote for Loki. Do not buy this. My suggestion is to spend $5 on cores and use those cores to core the Phyla event and complete the Vote for Loki event. That's a better way of doing it than this. This is actually a horrible offer. I don't like it at all. Golden Bundle. This is garbage. This is here all the time. If these are valued at $2 a piece, and if this is worth $5, this still doesn't add up to $35. You got basically 14 plus another 5 is like $19. Not even close to $35. Let's move on. It's trash. T1 Ion offer. All right. So in yesterday's blog post, they announced that in the next patch, which is several weeks away, they're basically going to be doubling the amount of ions and then doubling the amount of ISOs from the campaign nodes in the next patch. This right here is the same exact pricing that they've had on this since they came out in October. I don't see a lot of value in this, and now that I'm knowing that basically they're going to double the value of farming them directly in the campaigns on next patch, which is the 5.5 patch. I'm guessing it's going to be in the first or the second week of July, and I just don't. This is not discounted. Yes, I've bought this in the past. Yes, it could potentially help in the Doom raids, but it is what it is. This is just never been discounted. It's a 10% discount, kids. Oh, I don't know. Man, they always exaggerate these numbers, and you can tell that this is not. It's just this has been the pricing from the beginning. They've not really done any specials or done anything with these. So let's move on. Same. All right. Exclusive training offer. I've assigned an imaginary number of $2 per training orb, so that comes to like $8, and then that's maybe worth $2 at best. So this is $10 value, $10 boomer value for $20. Not a good deal. Endless energy bundle. I value 3,000 energy at $15. I don't value the rest of this at $10. Now, today's blog post mentioned starting July 1st, there's going to be some Black Widow events, and there are going to be 4 daily events that are highly interesting to me, where there's double campaign energy, double training materials, double, I think, gold. And I think there was one that was 3 times catalyst, like SBCs and ABCs. That event is probably the only time where there's, when I talk about it's like the only reason to do this is because if you're pushing for level 80 or trying to take advantage of some sort of double drops. That's normally what I say. So that's that type of event that's happening starting July for the Black Widow movie is the only time that sometimes these energy offers make some sort of sense. So we'll have to wait for that and see how that plays out. Let's move on. Orb draft. Someone asked me today, when are they getting rid of this orb? When are you getting rid of this orb? You announced that you're getting rid of this orb, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago, maybe more, in an in-game message. And you know what? Here they are. I don't know what's going on. These are worth 10 cents to me. Premium orb worth $1, maybe. Gold orb, $2, maybe. Ability orb, maybe worth 10 cents. 14 basic orbs worth 90 cents. There's no way I'm going to buy this because I do not want these garbage ability orbs. And they're supposed to be being removed from the game anyways. Let's move on. War consumables bundle. Blitz your mind out. Like I've been blitzing mine. You have an abundance of the blitz energy to buy these resources. And sometimes I have to core the refreshes on these to get more of these if I want to do max attacks in my orb. Let's move on. Ultimate Orb Frenzy offer. I don't like this offer at all because I value these at $2 a piece. That's $12. I value those at $1 a piece. So that's another $6, $18 value for $25. And Scopely, I personally feel that you'd sell a lot more of these if this was gold orbs and training material orbs, where each one of those is maybe worth $2 a piece. I think you would sell more. I don't know if I would buy it, but I think that would sell a lot more than this because premium orbs are more attractive to newer players rather than veteran players. Veteran players don't typically assign a lot of value to the premium orbs. Let's move on. All right, so now we're in the core area, which is all trash. Let's toggle over to my free-to-play account that I'm not spending any money on, and we're going to skip over all the duplicate offers, and we're going to look for unique offers on this account and talk about them. Oof, okay, Queen of the Dead offer. I've talked about this offer many a times. I rarely, if ever, recommend 50 character shards for $30. Hela is an exceptional character in this game for multiple reasons. And granted, there's been power creep, and she's definitely not as strong as she once was. But here's the deal. Hela is amazing on her own. Her kit's quite good. Spreading negative effects across the board and doing a lot of damage on her turn 1 ult is amazing. Her undead-ass guardian, or that we call Greg, is amazing. I can't tell you the number of Alliance Wars where the AI just targeted the Greg over and over again, and that's amazing, right? There's two reasons. Reason number 2 is that Hela helps you unlock Black Bolt right here behind me. Black Bolt, right? 5-star as Guardians unlock Black Bolt. Okay. She is a villain mystic controller. A 6 yellow. Oh boy. 5 characters at 6 yellow stars. Villain mystic controllers helps you unlock Phoenix. And then the other thing too is Black Bolt helps you unlock Ebony Maw. So Hela is an important character for getting 3 legendary characters. She's quite good herself. And so keep that in mind. I mean, do whatever you got to do to get Hela. If you could avoid buying this offer, I understand. But I believe Hela was the first character I ever wailed out on this game. Probably a couple of years ago, and it helped me get Black Bolt, and it just seems like I felt like I got a lot of value out of it, so that's why we're talking about today. But at the end of the day, 50 character shards for $30 is pretty much trash anyways, and all this stuff right here is just insulting. 5. That's not even a meaningful amount of anything. These are worth nothing. They shouldn't even be in there. It's garbage. If you're gonna insult us with these terrible things, I mean, at least give us like 50 or something. It's terrible. Anyways, let's move on. Let's go scroll past all of these offers that are duplicated and see if there's anything else here. Yeah, right here. Nope. We already talked about that. I think that does it. Also tonight, the skill military training material events running tonight. So for people that, I think this is the second time around, so we should be able to do 4, 5, and 6. And then the third time around, we should be able to do the 7 if you have the characters at the high enough star levels. Be mindful of the ISO 8 requirements on this. Check the tab right now so that you're ready for the event when it comes back in a month. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming. Bye-bye.